hell can work.
You ready?
I think we're ready. How should we start?
You want to start off?
Huh?
You want to start off? I start off every
I
other
feel like
podcast.
we need to have an intro. Like,
We should have an intro.
should we make like a song?
Welcome back to the Davis and Breyson podcast.
Welcome back to the Davis and Breyson podcast. Hopefully by next podcast we are gonna have a song for our intro, and it's gonna be so good. And Davis will sing.
I will sing.
He will sing. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. How you been, Davis?
I've been good. It's been a month since the last podcast,
It's been
dude.
a month, dude.
But the Big Girls channel is back up and running, bro.
Big Girls channel
We're
is
back up with a new podcast, bro. Just me and Breyson just vibing this podcast, bro.
Oh my gosh. Okay, no more guests this time. For today we are just vibing with the boys, and it is what time, Davis?
11:19 p.m.
Only 11:19. We're going all night. I've been on terrible sleep schedules this entire quarantine,
But he's back on them.
and now I'm gonna ruin it again. See, every time I stay up late, I convince myself that I'm just gonna stay up for another day to get myself back on schedule instead of just falling asleep early, because that's really hard. I don't know, but I'm as soon as I'm back, I've been back on for like a week now. It's been great. Like, this is the only opportunity we've had to have a sleepover. This, like, forever.
And ages.
In ages, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because we couldn't do it all quarantine because I'm very, very bad at my sleep management.
And I'm very, very have corona.
Davis very, very has corona. Not really, but like, Davis likes beer, so you know.
Yeah,
That's
facts.
basically Davis, you're such a rascal. Oh my gosh. Anyway, Davis, we gotta talk about our lives. What have the big girls been doing recently?
Current events, ladies and gentlemen.
Current events, that's what we call it.
So it's been a month, bro.
You
It's
said that
been-
already.
It's been a fat month, bro. Oh my, I gotta think for a second.
Me and the boys, we've all gotten back together.
The
recently.
boys have reunited.
The boys are back. Oh my gosh, it's like High School Musical.
It's
all
been a
over again.
journey, dude. It's High School Musical on roids, bro.
High School. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so me and the boys, we've been hanging out like every single day this week. It's been
We
great.
have.
We went to Panda Express and it was really awkward, and there was some old guy there, and I thought
His name was David.
Why do we remember his name?
And then there are people like parents fighting at the park, but we're not gonna get to that.
Let's not talk about.
Let's
the
talk
parents
about
fighting.
different kind of events.
Oh my gosh. I feel like this podcast is just gonna be us saying things that no one else is gonna understand, and then they're gonna get mad at us.
Yeah, to make that more understanding, there are two parents fighting at the park.
That was the funniest thing.
And it's just like some random guy, and he's like, "You're not taking care of your kid," and then some like random 90-year-old like drops him off like Chick-fil-A or some kind of crap, dude, and then just walks away while this other guy's yelling at him, or yelling at her and her kid, while the kid is screaming like, "Ah, you're not being nice," and like it is mayhem, dude.
Keep in mind that we were pretty far away when this was
And
happening.
we were just chilling, and my boy Breyson and Tucker were just eating their Panda Express, trying to have peace. But yeah, that's the story. Other current events that have gone on. Breyson, what have we done the last month?
What have we done in the last month? Oh gosh, what has happened? I've spent a lot of time playing Club Penguin and my old childhood games. Those are really fun, bro. We're working on new music, hopefully, for the boys.
Yes, we
Oh
are.
my gosh, we're gonna release some tracks. I remember we were like, we're gonna release the boys album, and then we realized that that's way too much work, and we're just gonna release songs because that's way more fun.
The boys' song was actually very good.
The Boys was probably our best track because the bass song was just something that I wrote off the top of my head. That song is improv.
Like we
Like-
we wrote the boys' song in like 3 hours, dude, and it turned out good.
I still love that song. That maybe we'll make that our freaking intro music,
Yeah,
or maybe we got to make that a different song.
yeah.
I don't know. We'll discuss it later. But we need to get back on the music grind, Davis.
We do have to get back on the music
my
grind.
Gosh, what new ideas do we have? We're gonna make like a West Up Peckers song. We should probably talk about that.
What's up, hackers?
What's Up
You
Peckers?
can tell. You can tell.
Guys, I know how much you guys just love West Up Peckers. But we're taking a break, guys. We're taking. I know. We're taking a break, okay? And I know you guys are gonna be devastated, but we're gonna come back when the school year rolls around. Follow us on Instagram at What's Up Hackers. I don't remember if there's an underscore in there. I should probably know that if I'm gonna advertise it. Anyway, we make merch, but not really, and I'm really bad at making it to sell it. But eventually, we're gonna have some shirts out for you people, hopefully, and that's what I've really been asking for.
If Breyson is smart here, I'm not putting the pressure on, but he could put some pictures of his merch in the thing right now on the YouTube video. I'm not asking it, but I'm just saying it.
That's a lot. I'm not.
He probably won't. But
nah, I'm just gonna have a still image this entire time. I maybe you'll put some West Up Hackers shirts on our freaking thumbnail.
I like the last thumbnail where it was like us in the explosion, dude. That was so beautiful.
Oh my gosh, I was in love with that freaking thumbnail. I spent a whole 5 minutes on it, drawing our characters. I'll put the West Up Hackers shirts on our characters.
Yes, sir.
Whatever is on the characters is exactly what the new merch is gonna look like, literally pixel by pixel. So, just keep that in mind when you are shopping at westuphackers.shop.com. I don't really know how URLs work.
Apparently, we cyberbullied someone about a month ago.
Oh, should we talk about that?
I don't know if we're allowed to. She probably doesn't even watch these.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I talk about it?
Yeah, you can talk.
So basically, I was in the middle of one of my really bad, really bad phases for sleeping, and so I wake up at 7 p.m. and
PM.
7 p.m. and I'm getting a text from Davis, and he's like, okay, you should come to my house. So I'm like, okay, so I go over there, and the boys are there. Me, Davis, Brady, and Owen. Tucker isn't there. Ben isn't there, but it's fine. We got 4 of the guys, and we're just vibing and stuff, and then we're making TikToks, and there's this girl who. There's this girl we know.
No, don't say her name.
We're not gonna say her name.
We're not gonna give her clout, bro.
I don't even know what happened, but we were making.
We saw her TikToks and we wanted to recreate them, and she saw them and started freaking out, dude.
She flipped out on the TikToks. I think it was specifically Owen, but
I think it was.
I think we were all kind of part of it.
Yeah.
So
still don't know how to
remember.
And then 2 days afterwards, she posted on her TikTok saying how she couldn't sleep that night because 4 boys were cyberbullying her online. Keep in mind, we're just recreating TikTok. She says, we're cyberbullying her online and making her feel bad and making her depressed. Hear me out, ladies and gentlemen. Literally, after she posted this, there were people putting in the comments that they're going to come beat us up. Keep in mind that they're 4-foot chunks of
freaking
simps, dude. But it was weird, dude. It was very weird.
I'm trying to remember. We made 2 TikToks on Owen's account. One was just Owen, and was that what was that? What did he do? I forgot.
It was just him dancing.
Yeah, no, we didn't do anything
It was him doing one of those viral TikToks.
I like to think that I'm the first to admit when I'm doing something wrong in this case, but there's nothing happening.
It's not like she was the only one that's ever done that TikTok dance. I don't want to say her name, but Charlie D'Amelio has probably done that dance, and she's not over here saying I've been cyberbullied, bro. It doesn't. It just makes me mad, honestly.
TikTok is just painful sometimes.
But we're gonna stop talking about it because we don't want to give her any more clout.
No, we shouldn't give her clout. But you know what we could talk about? You know, TikTok is interesting, but you know what's even better?
Huh?
You remember Musical.ly, Davis?
Musical.ly.
Did you ever use Musical.ly back in 2016?
Musical.ly.
I was a Musical.ly pro.
You told me to get Musical.ly back in 5th grade or some kind of crap, and
I was like, Davis, you gotta get it.
I'm not gonna get it. And then you told me to get TikTok, about a year ago, when it started popping off, hitting the charts. I remember you telling me, you're like, Davis, you should get TikTok, and I'm like, yeah.
That was when
I'll
all
get
the
TikTok.
offensive TikToks were starting to get popular, and they were super funny.
And that's when just TikTok started going off.
Yeah, but then all the offensive TikTok channels and accounts got super popular, and then they started not being offensive anymore.
Yeah.
And that was really boring.
TikTok's a weird app.
But I remember Musical.ly was my stuff in 5th, 6th grade. I was, I actually used the app for what you use it for. Really bad lip syncs. It's if you don't know what Musical.ly is, it's basically just TikTok, but before they rebranded. And so basically what I do is you go to the settings and you set the video speed to high, so it plays slower. So I can lip sync to the song and it looks like I'm dancing super fast, and oh my gosh, everybody was concerned. I was concerned. Be concerned. I remember there was I had such a bad time. Do you remember Emerson?
Mchamp 33
Mchamp 33.
Cute Cammy 22.
I don't know why you mentioned Cambria, but they all made TikToks as well. I remember Emerson had his freaking TikTok where he was dunking on his freaking
his 4-foot hoop, dude.
His 4-foot hoop that he hangs off his closet. It was so good. Those are the good days. Oh, my Musical.ly transitions, dude. You don't have my Musical.ly transitions. You will never have my Musical.ly transitions. I'm skilled in the art of Musical.ly transition.
Very cool.
But I'm not skilled in the art of podcast topic transition. So this is when I ramble on for a minute until Davis tries to change the conversation.
Let's go,
please.
boys. No. We're going to keep it on current events because I feel like this subject's still
That's
popping.
true. What else has happened recently?
Because we've only talked about a few things that have happened. We've got on a couple bike rides, but that's
Bike
just
rides.
the boys being boys.
Me and the boys go on bike rides all the time to get our exercise in. Okay, you guys need to exercise.
Yeah, don't be chunky, bro.
Me and Davis have slowly started exploring the land around us until soon we've conquered all of the Pride lands, and then we're gonna throw Mufasa into the wildebeest ourselves.
Yes, sir.
Together, team effort.
We've also played men.
Oh my gosh, man. So we oh my gosh, we like to go swimming at the boys' house.
Yeah,
and
we like to play
this.
pool basketball.
We play this game called Men, which it's just pig, but if you lose, you like men. It's not creative. It's so 5th grade humor, but man, apparently I like men.
I ended up winning men. That's weird to say, but
Davis won all the
it just shows that I like women, and no one can call me gay, bro. Let's go.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is getting cringy.
Dude, you know what else we've done at those pool parties?
Huh? Monkey. No, we're not gonna talk.
Monkey.
We're not gonna talk about monkey.
Monkey, Davis.
We've also played Jackbox.
We probably can't talk
but those
about
are
monkey.
things we can't talk about.
Yeah, we have fun in Jackbox and Monkey, but those are things that we can't talk about because those are sacred to the boys. Specifically, Monkey. My desktop background is a monkey.
Those are 18 plus. And I'm guessing no 18-year-old is watching this podcast.
What 18 plus stuff do we do, David?
Dude, I don't know. Actually, it's just child humor. But
it's just child humor, but man, the boys are. I don't. Sometimes I wake up in the morning and I question my sanity, but the boys, they always put it back in place, and then I forget.
We threw eggs at each other, or you weren't there, but.
Oh yeah, tell me about that.
So it was a week ago. I told Owen, I'm like, hey Owen, we should get all the boys together and do the egg trend. And the egg trend is where you spin a bottle and whoever it lands on, they have to go grab an egg and chuck it at someone. And so we played it. Breyson and Ben didn't end up going, which is sad.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. But Tucker, Brady, me, and Owen were there, and we were playing some eggs, whatever they're called. We were doing the egg challenge, dude, and I got pelted, bro. I got fetching pelted.
From what the clips I saw, Davis, you suck at that game.
Yeah. No, dude, I threw it at Brady, and it bounced off his gluteus maximus, just jiggled off, bro. It was so, oh my, dude.
Oh my gosh. That's a sight to behold. Did you get that on camera?
I did get it on camera.
You did? Oh my
Yes,
gosh, you gotta
I'll
send
have
that
to
to
show
me.
you. I'll have to show it to you.
I want
later.
I was about to say I want to see the egg hit Brady's gluteus maximus, but then again, that's kind of odd. But to be fair, I did lose the game of men, so does it really matter?
No, not really.
Is it really a secret anymore?
No, not really.
It's not a secret. I'm not gay. I'm
No,
not gay. Stop
we're-
calling me gay.
Yeah, he's not gay, guys.
Stop calling me gay. Freaking, I have this. Yeah, I know. I have this my monitor turned off. I have this slow plan that you guys got to keep under wraps. Basically, I do things that are very, very much gay, and they make people uncomfortable, and specifically to my parents. So the plan is that one day, I'm convincing them slowly over time that I am gay, so that if I ever do get a girlfriend, they won't be mad. Hopefully, they'll probably still be mad, but it softens the blow.
Yeah. And then you're gonna walk in with like a girl one day, and they're stretching it and be like, what the heck is going on, bro?
My dad will be proud no matter what. It's whether my mom's mad.
Yeah.
I don't want my mom to kill me. But the thing is, I can't get a girlfriend anyway, so I don't think it really matters.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into that subject too much, cause it's between the two of us, not the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, girl talk is for the boys only. I'm sorry, guys.
yeah, frick woman.
You're so I was going with that. Davis always has a way to turn the mood around. Isn't that right, Davis?
Apparently, I'm the jokester.
Davis, Davis, you're my jokester. You know what, Davis? If you were to look at all the boys, let's give all the boys a roll right now.
Let's do it.
Right, first,
no.
when I think Brady's just easy team captain. I strive to be Brady, that gluteus maximus.
Brady is the captain of the squad.
Brady's the captain of the ship. He runs the world.
Even though he may look like a potato, he is the captain of the ship. No doubt about it.
A little bit. I see Brady one day. He's gonna be like freaking super buff, and either that or he's gonna be a stick working at an office job. But we'll see. Brady's gonna be like super buff, and I'm gonna run into him on the streets, and I'm gonna be like, "Yo, that's my friend Brady right there," and all the ladies are gonna bow down, not to me, but to him. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hear me out. I have a theory.
You have a theory? Tell me about your theory.
If the boys still stay the boys, I want to do something. When all of us are grown up and married, hopefully we're all married. Let's just hope.
Tucker's struggling.
But when we're all grown up and married, I've seen things. What if we like rented a huge lot and just built all of our houses next to each other? You know how epic that would be? That would like be legendary, dude. That'd be like boys insane, dude.
I want to imagine the world that I live with all the boys.
We would have like dinners every night, dude. That would be lit.
I was talking to some of my friends, and I have like 3 groups of friends that are like, yeah, I have my best friend over here, and we're gonna grow up, and our kids are gonna marry each other, even if they have to be gay. It's fine. They're gonna have kids, and I'm like, bro, me and the boys are just gonna roll,
Yeah,
and then we're gonna
vibe.
run into each other on the streets, and we're gonna be like, yo, that's the boys, and then we're just gonna live next to each other.
Dude, I'm telling you,
Unintentionally,
it
it's just
would
gonna
be
happen.
epic.
That actually be super sick, but at the same time, bro, like, I'm gonna get sick of you real fast. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I know.
I could never get sick of Davis.
No, the boys get sick of each other a lot. We do.
It just happens.
We're gonna say that right there.
Guys, the boys' relationship isn't always perfect, guys.
Nothing's ever perfect.
And let's be honest, it's mostly because of Davis. Davis is the troublemaker in the group. Like, out of everybody, Davis is like, he's causing problems.
I'm a bad boy.
He's breaking relationships. He's stealing girlfriends. Oh my gosh.
I'm stealing everyone's girl, bro.
Bro, you know it. Oh my gosh. His hat literally says dad. That, you know what dad stands for?
I am actually gonna get a new dad hat.
You're gonna get a new dad hat?
Yeah, I'm thinking about giving this dad hat away. I honestly am.
Is it gonna be a giveaway? Can I sign up? Because I want this dad hat.
I might put it up on auction, or I might just give it to a viewer that's watching this. You never know.
Or I might snag it.
Because I think everyone likes this dad hat, honestly.
I don't know why you would get rid of it. I think you should keep it.
But I'm going to get a new, like the dad hats that are just black and they have the thing on the back.
Yeah.
I like these hats a lot. And I was going to get one with like the fire emoji on the front, or like Kevin from The Office dropping his chili. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying?
you know it.
Yeah, but like, I might put this hat up for auction, dude. It'll probably sell for like $100, honestly. Someone will buy it.
It's so iconic. I don't know if you should get rid of it.
Yeah, I might keep it, honestly. I've worn this hat like every day for the past like 6 months.
You have such
Don't worry, I
intense hat hair.
shower, I wash my hair.
He
But
does
I
wash
have
his hair.
I have terrible hat hair, dude. It is bad.
Well, probably because you shaved your head, and so like.
Oh yeah, people know that I shaved my head.
As his hair grows in, it's shaped by the hat.
Yeah.
So like, your hair looks so weird. It looks like you have white person waves. Like.
Boys, I got waves, bro.
Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Anyway, we gotta get back to giving the boys the ranks.
Oh yeah.
Ranks in the squad. I think we should go into Owen next.
What should we give Owen?
Owen, who is Owen? What does he do?
Let's give Owen the Lady Snatcher.
Bro, Owen's the lady snatcher.
The Lady Snatcher
Like,
award.
Owen just comes in here and he's like Mr. Steal Your Girl, you know?
Mr. Steal Your Ting, bro. Mr. Steal Your Ting, bro.
Oh my gosh, can you get that on a dad hat?
Steal Your Ting.
We're gonna get dad hats for everyone in the squad with their
Mr.
rank.
Steal Your Ting.
So Brady can be captain, and then Owen gets Mr. Steal Your Ting on his hat.
Yo, that'd be legendary.
Oh my gosh,
my.
should we? I don't know if I.
I don't know if Owen's parents would let him wear that.
I don't think so. I don't think my parents would let me wear that.
Mr. Steal Your Ting, dude. That'd be beautiful, dude.
Oh my gosh, I cannot handle this anymore.
Okay, next on we got.
I think we got to talk about Tucker next.
Yeah, and then we'll talk about Ben. Then we'll talk about.
We got to talk about us too, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So the thing about Tucker, Tucker's a beautiful boy. I love Tucker, but he is specialized in one thing. You know what that is? That is the art of the hairline. The art of the hairline. He is. I'm not gonna say whether he's skilled.
Let's call him Potato Head, bro. Mr. Potato Head. That's what Tucker gets on his head.
Mr. Potato Head. Does Tucker have like a freaking latch in his back where you open it and it's just like a collection of all his parts? Like, oh my gosh.
Like from Toy Story.
Next time we see Tucker, we're gonna tap him to the floor and we're gonna check.
Okay, next up we got Ben.
I'll hold his arms. You hold his legs. Owen, we'll do the rest.
I think that's my favorite part of the segment. Just us talking.
We might have to keep like freaking doing this with the boys. We should do a boys tier list. Who's the best?
Boys tier list.
Nah, bro, we're all A.
We're all A.
Alright, next
There's
is
no question
Ben.
about it. Ben, yeah.
Tell me about Ben.
Ben is chill as heck.
Ben is like one of my favorites of the boys.
Ben is fetching chill as
I love Ben.
You could walk up to him and think he's a senior, dude. He's so fetching chill.
I think his rank should be high on nothing. Because when I look at Ben, I always feel like he's high.
But he's not.
But he's
just vibing.
He's just a Mormon boy, you know?
Yeah.
He is high on nothing.
He's just like chill.
He's just breathing in the air, and he is going places in his mind.
Mm-hmm.
He is on crack. He is freaking beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
He can be a crackhead, but only when he eats red gummy bears. That's a long story. I was talking to my mom, because you know we're family friends with Ben, and she was telling me this story, because we didn't tell him about the fruit snack story, but basically, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about the fruit snacks.
But Ben apparently has allergic reactions to red fruit snacks.
Are you serious?
And they make him go very hyperactive.
Are you serious?
You want to talk about the fruit snack story?
Yeah, let's talk about the fruit snack story.
You tell it.
So I think last Saturday, right?
Yeah, that was.
That was 2 nights ago. Yeah, 2 nights ago. Me and the boys, we're chilling at Breyson's house watching the first High School Musical, cause you know we just vibing, you know, being the boys. But you know, High School Musical's banger, dude. So we're watching High School Musical, and Breyson like brings out some snacks, and there's 66 fruit snacks, and it's like those off-brand like frozen fruit snacks they can get at Walmart. It was like a 90 pack, but there was only 66 left. We counted them.
Did we actually count them?
I ate like half the pack. I'm not even gonna lie about it.
Dude, we ate so many fruit snacks.
But all of the boys, or Brady wasn't there. It was me, Breyson, Ben, Owen, Tucker. We ate so many fetching fruit snacks.
So
dude.
many fetching fruits. I hate using fetching as a fake swear
We
word.
ate all 66 fruit snacks. Now back on to Ben's story about how he has allergic reactions to fruit snacks.
But my mom was telling me, I can't remember. Was Ben going crazy that night?
I don't know.
I felt like he was super chill.
Yeah, he was just vibing.
That was not the story that I heard from my mom, because when they came in from like the hot tub, they were like, "You guys were literally bouncing off the walls." I think Davis was hanging from the ceiling.
That's what they said.
No, I'm just. But
I mean, I was kind of going high for
Davis.
I did have the frozen thing on my head.
Yeah, they were frozen themed fruit snacks, and he wore the box. We dubbed Davis as our fruit snack king. I literally almost fell asleep. Like, apparently that's how I need to fall asleep. I just need to sugar rush myself to the brain.
Yeah.
It's like my drug, apparently. I need to try that.
Yeah.
Anyway, who's next? Me or you? I kind of want to do me first.
You want to do you first?
I kind of want to do me. Davis, what's my role?
You're the music master.
I'm the music master. Is that the only value
You're
I
the
bring?
edit king. You're the What's Up Hackers merch gamer, bro. You play Minecraft? You're just a gamer, dude. You sell What's Up Hackers merch, dude.
Is this all part of my title? This is all in the name?
Yeah.
Okay. I have the longest title. Can that also be part of the title?
Yeah.
Cool. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
You see, because I'm just... all I do all day is I sit in my room, and then I'm crying to myself. I'm like, guys, I gotta make a new song for the boys, because this is the only thing that brings any value to my life. You know, I haven't done any work on music in so long. Oh my gosh, I'm so lazy. And What's Up Hackers, I totally gave up on. I just sit in my room all day and I play my old childhood games.
That's cool.
Like, low key, I need to stop being a little slob.
Okay.
My room is...
Your room's vibing. It's a vibe.
I was about to say my room's so messy.
It's a vibe.
What is that supposed to mean?
It's chill. Not about it. You got some Cheez-Its on the counter, you know?
Got Cheez-Its on the counter.
On
I
the
got
table.
ukuleles everywhere.
But we just vibing, you know?
We just vibe, and I have my collection of hats.
You know what I'm saying? Cuz I'm kidding. okay. Now you have to. That's my turn. It's my turn.
What the heck?
It is my turn.
Okay.
What is my title?
Davis, what's your role? You know what? I don't want to go basic, but you see, Brady is the captain, but Davis, I think you're just everybody's dad. You know?
Are you serious?
You see, Davis, you just got the dad vibes. You got the dad bod, obviously. Look at yourself. Okay, and when I think of my dad is just the coolest guy ever, and he's there for me, bro. And when I'm with Davis, I'm like, he's always there for me. And Davis also, Davis is also, named Robert, so he's also like my dad.
Okay.
I don't know where I was going with that.
You know what I'm saying? You always gotta be there for the boys. You know what I'm saying? Boys come first.
Davis always prioritizes the boys first.
I actually appreciate that rule because, you know, boys come first.
Exactly. Davis hasn't talked to a girl since he was 5.
That is so false. Stop telling the viewers fake information. We're gonna get copyrighted.
I'm not telling the viewers fake information. Wait, what? Information. It's just the truth, bro.
Bro,
you know what? This is what we're gonna discuss at our 3 a.m. hot tub session
oh
tonight.
yeah, we're chilling in the hot tub at 3 a.m. tonight, dude. Hook us up, bro.
Oh my gosh. This won't be out by then. This will probably be out tomorrow because I'm too lazy to do anything till then.
I mean, we could post it tonight. You know what I'm saying?
I could.
We could post it tonight.
I could post it tonight.
You could post it tonight.
I could post it tonight.
I mean, it would just take like 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Probably right. Okay, you know, I'll post it after this.
Yeah, I got you, viewers. I got you, viewers.
And we're gonna start working on the new boys songs.
Hey, you can't tell him. You can't tell him.
We're not gonna tell him about what the new boys song is gonna be about. But we are working on a secret song that we 100% will have all the ideas worked out for right at this moment.
We are definitely going to make a boys song.
Should we say when we're gonna release a song? We need to have like a date.
We will release this song by when coronavirus ends, so it is untitled information.
Okay, how about this? We're gonna release a new song. This is Monday. Within the Monday night. It's running into Tuesday right now. What time is it? 11. So Let's release a new song this Friday.
Okay.
By Friday, or maybe Saturday. We'll see.
Okay.
This week we're gonna have a new boys song out, and it might not be good because I might forget to do it till the last second.
I have a question.
Don't ask me your question.
Do you have to wear a mask to that dance on Saturday?
Oh yeah, there's this weird dance thing that's going on Saturday. And me and the boys were going. I'm pretty sure we have to wear a mask.
I mean, it says mask in the title, but like,
you want to wear a hazmat suit, right?
that would be funny. You know, it'd be funny.
Davis is like, bro, he's already rented his hazmat suit.
That'd be so funny.
It's got freaking fire emojis on it.
Imagine pulling up to a dance where you're just supposed to wear a mask in a hazmat suit.
I like to imagine that they send you away because you don't have a mask.
And you're spraying hand sanitizer on everyone, dude. That'd be so funny.
Okay, I remember back at our old Boy Scout days. Remember those?
Mm-hmm.
When that wasn't over.
Yeah, there's a cow. There's a cow.
Oh my gosh, that's we need to get into our Boy Scout stories soon because they're fun.
That's like odd ones out test stories.
But oh my gosh, I remember that. But what is it? I was I hated camping because everything was gross. Because I'm with boys and they're yucky. So I was the hand sanitizer dude, bro. I had so much hand sanitizer on me. Nowadays I would have been respected. I would have been worth like 10 grand. Like, you know, I had pounds and pounds of hand sanitizer with me every single day. It was like crazy. I remember kids would come up to me and, oh, Davis just blowing his nose. That's respectful. Davis left the door open. There's people sleeping in my house. Anyway, I don't know what to do now. Davis is just gone. Okay, guys, I'm gonna tell you.
You fetching don't have a trash can in your house.
I don't have a trash can.
I'm back on the podcast.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyway,
I'm back, boys. Sorry about that. I just left you by yourselves. That's all.
I was not about to tell the podcast a secret about you while you were gone.
Dude,
it's not about to. You might have to go back and rewatch all this just to check.
Did you tell him I like women? Because it's true. Dab. Okay.
You're quirky.
Oh, I just want to let you viewers know that this is a record for our longest podcast. Can we get a pog in chat, bro?
Have you literally been watching?
No, I've been watching like every 5 minutes, but like.
Oh, my back turned to the thing, so I can't see. We've been working out. We were like trying to discuss like the best way to do a podcast. Like, how are we gonna do a podcast? We need to structure it. We need to sit down for an hour. We need to plan everything we're gonna say, and then we just got into this podcast. We realized that we didn't care because
and then
we
we're
have no
like
viewers.
We're like, frick it, dude. Just start it up.
Dude, we're gonna talk about like
turn it up on the weekend.
As long as Owen's getting those women, I think we can make a good podcast. You know.
Preach, bro.
I was thinking, I can't get off the freaking. So we went to Boy Scout camp a couple years ago, and I remember, I want to tell this story of us boys at the scout camp. So you see, we were part of this cool troop, you know.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we're going up to this camp to do scout stuff, and here's what you need to know: Owen's Owen, the ladies' man. You know, Davis is Davis, just the dad, and there's me, and I am dead scared of everything, anything that moves. So I didn't want to be there, but I was there, and I was in 2 hours of sleep, and so we were up there for like a day. I remember actually we had to do the swimming test. And Davis
I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that.
Or Davis was scared.
I'll tell you later on why that was all bad.
That water was cold. Like, I don't blame you.
I'll tell you later on why I was all like that.
You can tell me later.
Yeah.
But what is that? So it was like that night I didn't sleep at all because I panicked.
You didn't sleep?
I didn't sleep till like.
What tent were you in?
So I was in the tent with Zach and Miguel. I don't
that's why you did this.
No. I can't remember who I was with. I love them, but they went to a different tent to talk all night, and then I was the only one that went back. But they were in one of those open tents that's like filled with spiders and stuff.
Uh-huh.
I can't do that. and I couldn't sleep by myself.
Well,
I was so
we
scared.
had a terrible campsite.
It was infested with wasps.
No, it was like on a hill.
Yeah, it was on a hill too.
It was like going down. It was weird.
It was so bad. Ben was actually at the campsite below us, and that thing was infested with spiders.
But that was better than ours.
I don't know. I don't like spiders either.
But it was
I hate
on
all
a
bugs.
flat surface.
That's true. But anyway, I ended up hanging out with like Emerson and Daniel, and I was up for over like 24 hours at this point, and that was the first time I'd ever done that before. So I was like having hallucinations and crap. Like I was
seeing things.
I was seeing crap and crap. You gotta keep it PG. And that was nowadays I stay up 24 hours every other day, so I don't know what was happening then. Good times, but I specifically remember that night thinking this can't get any worse, and then I open my tent and I look outside and there's 2 spiders having sex right there.
Oh,
And I was like,
oh, family friendly.
oh, it did just say I gotta keep. I don't really care. Like, that was the scariest thing ever. Anyway, I think I fell asleep because Daniel was on top of me. Like I made them come back to my tent so I could sleep, and then since we were on a hill, Daniel was like basically falling on top of me, and I was like, I use a weighted blanket now because the weight and stuff.
Weighted blankets I heard are really nice.
Yeah, the weight helps you like kind of relax and stuff. It helps with like anxiety and stuff. Anyway, that's why I fell asleep. I think I cried the next day because I didn't want to go. So I remember Owen wasn't feeling good, and he's laying in a tent all day, and so I hear that he's getting a call home. He's gonna go home, and I'm like, this is my chance. This is my opportunity. And then I hear that's happening, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to head home. And Davis is like, well, my boys are leaving, so I'm gonna leave. And that's not the reason you left. I know it's not the reason you left. Davis left because he wanted to go home and play Fortnite.
Oh my dude.
You know it. You know it.
That was 25% of the reason why.
That was like,
I cannot share the other 75 right
you
now.
have to share the 75%.
I can't right now, dude.
Why not?
Cause I'll tell you later.
Oh my gosh. But anyway, I ended up hitching a ride. I felt really bad, but at the same time, because Owen definitely wanted to go home alone. You could tell in the car ride.
Yeah.
But like, I couldn't last there another night, dude. I would have cried more. I can't handle bugs. I was so, oh my gosh. Poor Ben. I had to ditch Ben. I was gonna hang out with him like all the time because that was when I was first starting to meet Ben.
Yeah.
And then I totally ditched him. That makes me sad. Anyway, that was our interesting camp story. I haven't been camping since.
I have been camping since. You missed High Adventure. That was a time of my life, dude.
Tell me about High Adventure.
High Adventure, oh my, that was so fetching fun, bro. We did all sorts of stuff. Yeah, that's about it.
That's really it.
It's camping, bro.
Bro, that
camping's camping.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to remember all our old camp stories and stuff. I remember. So I think my first camp out was so funny. Oh wait. Oh, the first camp out story. So.
Oh yeah.
So the boys had gone camping and stuff, and my first camp out was supposed to actually be on my birthday because that was when I was old enough to be like part of the troop. But I didn't want to go because I'm not wasting my birthday out in the woods. I hate the woods. So I go like September or something, and it was up by like my family's cabin, so I actually didn't go up with everyone. I can't remember why. Maybe it was like a school thing, but I had to come up later. So we go up to my family's cabin first, and then they were gonna stay up at the cabin. They were gonna drive me up to the campsite. So we get up to my cabin, and we find one of those snakes that's like red, yellow, black.
Oh, didn't you take that to the campsite?
Yeah, I didn't. My dad threw it in a garbage truck and threw it in the back. Well, garbage can and threw it in the back of our truck, and like, oh my gosh, I was so scared. What's like the phrase like red and yellow will kill a fellow, red and black is poison slack?
No, I don't know.
It's like supposed to be like the colors together, whether it's gonna kill you. I think it was poison slack, but I don't remember. And also that doesn't mean anything to me because I see a snake, I see a wiggly worm that's going to eat my face. So I was so scared. So my dad brings this thing to the campsite, and it took us like an hour and a half to find it. And you see, now I'm the cool kid, right? Because I have the dad that brings the snake. Little do they know, my dad is nothing like me in that sense. I'm nervous. Anyway, we had tacos that night.
We did have tacos that night.
I remember having tacos that night, and they were one of the like really bad tacos with the shells tasted like plastic, but the meat was okay. I had like 3 tacos.
Those tacos would smack.
I don't because everything is good when you're up in the woods.
It is.
Everything is good. So I'm eating these tacos, and that's you think this is stupid, but this applies to the story. Anyway, so we do our camp stuff. I think I was also the kid. People thought I was cool because I always brought up snacks. I brought Cheez-Its, I brought Sweet Tarts, I brought all the good stuff.
Yeah.
So I end up in this tent with 3 other dudes. I can't remember who it was. I remember Reese, and I can't remember the other 2 people. But it was 4-person tent, and we go to bed. And I remember seeing a spider before I went to bed, so I was already like on edge. I don't know how I fell asleep. I must have been sleep deprived or something, and I was out. I wake up at 3 a.m., and I only know it's 3 a.m. because Everson always brings his phone. And I just puke. The tacos came out. Too many tacos and too much stress was keeping me awake. And I was like, I can't handle this anymore. So I puke, and I'm like, Emerson's like, okay, and then we go to bed. I just puked like all over my sleeping bag. I'm like, you know what? Who cares? And so we wake up. I didn't bother to clean up the puke while I was like that. I was just like,
it was 3 a.m.
It's like, you know when you wake up and you had to use the bathroom, but you don't want to lose your tiredness, so you have to go really fast. Like, it's like that, but it wasn't worth it because that would have taken forever to clean up. So I wake up, and you should know Reese is very not a fan of germs. Kind of like me. I was very germophobic. He was definitely 10 times worse. And apparently I puked all over his shorts. Oh my gosh. I felt terrible. I also puked all over the tent. So apparently I got a free tent that night, but I think we just ended up throwing it away. Reese, I'm so sorry I puked on your shorts. I'm so sorry, man. It was the tacos. The tacos were really good. I couldn't stop at one, man. And, you know, spiders. I couldn't handle it. Anyway, yeah, that's my first campout story. Did you ever have any funny campout stories?
I had a lot of campout stories, actually.
Tell me something. Because you were going on campouts way before I was.
Yeah. No, it was only like a month before. I went on 2 campouts before you.
That's fair, actually. Yeah, you're right.
The first campout I went on, dude, it was they said it was a 7-mile hike. It was freaking 14 miles, bro.
That was not the first campout, because I remember that.
Oh, well, that was the first campout for me, I swear.
That's actually a funny story. I was a little snot, and I liked to protest, and I didn't like using the bathroom on a mountain where there was no hand sanitizer, because I didn't bring any. So I just didn't use the bathroom, and I protested like a little snot, and then they were like, okay, we're going back up to the truck. But just me. I gotta leave early. I gotta leave early with a couple other people, and then we went to freaking like Cafe Rio, and it was sick.
What?
Did you not know about that?
No.
I went to Cafe Rio with like Emerson, and I think Reese, and Reese's brother.
Dude, we would go to McDonald's every time, dude, but Cafe Rio.
Oh, dude, you remember when we bought like freaking 3 McDonald's bundles?
Do not talk about that,
Oh
dude.
my gosh. All the scouts pulled their money together for 3 McDonald's bundles, except for a couple of us. It was like me, you, Tyler, and Owen.
Yeah. It was... Campouts were weird.
Anyway, talk about your first campout stories. Give me some campout stories.
I don't really have any good campout stories.
Really?
Mm-mm. They're all simple. I went on a campout and I came home.
My campouts were so significant for me because I hated going camping. I remember the second campout I went on. I remember the place specifically, and I got intent with Miguel and Zach. And let me tell you, that's when I discovered that I really like talking about girls. That's pretty much it. I never had gossip time because Davis was too cool to talk about girls at the time. You know what? He's still too cool to talk about girls. We just talk about guys, you know?
No, not really.
Nah, I'm messing with you. But, bro, I had never gossiped before. Okay? And it felt good.
Okay, that's cringe.
Bro, no, I'm just telling you, okay? That is not cringe. Okay? My little, 10-year-old self needed that. Okay? It was a good day.
Okay.
I don't know why I was, so happy about that. Davis keeps telling me to turn around. What?
Oh, well, we're near 45 minutes.
45 minutes. Yeah, that's fine. You know what? Actually, I think we've gone long enough, dude. This has been a good podcast.
It has been a good podcast.
This has been a good podcast. Thank y'all so much for tuning in.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching. Me and Davis are gonna work on our intro and outro probably at our 3 a.m. Freaking hot tub time.
We're planning to do a lot of stuff at 3 a.m.
We're doing a lot of stuff. Everything. It's as soon as it hits 3 a.m. Your brain just knows it's 3 a.m. and your blood rushes to your brain and heart and everything else like it normally does because that is how the human body works. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to Big Girls and make sure to eat your Hot Pockets. And sayonara and ciao ciao. We'll see you next time.
See ya.